There are no like clubs you go for magic.
No.
Right? They're like here and there in New York, you'll have one, the Magic Bar, or if you go to LA, you got the Magic Castle. That's about it. So there's gatekeeping there, but everywhere else, like magicians have no choice to either. They have no choice. They got to perform either busking, corporate gigs like walk around, or stage, right? And stage, you got to do public shows. You got to sell tickets. There's no
And if
club.
you're not publicly known, you're not going to sell tickets. Again, the internet.
Exactly. There's no club where you can go to perform so people see that you're good. You got to do that yourself from the start, right? So you got to get booked right away. You can't practice unless you're practicing for free, but you can't make a living. You know what I mean? You want to make a living, you got to fucking fake it at first, you know?
So if you got to practice, it would have to be, let's say if it was in Montreal, you get a license to perform downtown in the street or something.
Yeah.
Get a couple reps under your belt and then try to get passed at a club.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, but even then, like it's not.
Yeah, there's no open mics for you guys.
And it's not the same thing when you see buskers and stuff. You're like it's a certain type of like heckle, you know, comedy type thing. They got their lines. They know this joke that it's the same, you know, over and over, day in, day out. So it doesn't really translate well like that. But
what about corporates? How do you get involved with those initially?
Yeah. You get companies, either you get an agency, you go to an agency. I had a really good agency in Montreal. They'd book me a lot for walk around magic. And it was like an hour.
How like there's an event, let's say these corporate cocksuckers are eating and you walk around fucking with them.
Yeah. They're usually doing cocktail hour as before supper or whatever.
And are they supposed to know that you're the local magician, or are you supposed to surprise them?
No, they're not told.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
so many guests. They don't give shit, right? There's just the entertainment for the night. It's like, oh, okay, I'm the entertainment for the night.
But they don't know. Like you can walk
they
up
don't
to
know.
someone and do a magic trick and he's like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Is that Sylvia's husband? Like,
Yeah, well, sometimes. So I'd get hired for private parties where he's like, I just want you to come chill. Just come chill. There's like 12 friends, like 12, 20 people maybe, you know, small little buffet on the dining table, like type thing in someone's living room. And you're like, hey, just come chill. So you're coming to hang out, don't know anyone, right? It's weird. There's a weird vibe, and you just gotta like hang out and be like, oh, how do you know? I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. I just got buddy. You name buddy's name who hired you. I'm like, I'm his friend. He just told me to come hang out tonight, and you start fucking with them. But those reactions are so much crazier than being like, I'm the hired magician.
Because they have no idea.
Now they have a bar of expectation, and I always say that there's like two types of tricks you can do on the fly. One is when someone asks you, are you a magician? Show me a trick. You know what I mean? But that's not really on the fly. On the fly is when they don't know you're a magician, and the reactions are so much crazier because you're fucking with their objective view of reality for a second. They're like,
how is this possible?
Wait, what? And they get real freaked out, right? And then you're like, I'm a magician, whatever. Get
These
into
are
it.
illusions.
Yeah.